Hello everyone, today is January 15, 2019, and I'm gonna update for day number 5. I did a 24-hour water fast. Now, I did my first hard dry fast and I completed 48 hours. And then right after that, I jumped into a 24-hour water fast. I didn't want to break it and then just start eating because I did do my research and you have to gradually start integrating water into your system. So I wanted to be very careful of not putting too much too fast. When I first broke my hard dry fast, I drank only 4 ounces, and then I waited about 3 more hours, and then I drank another 4 ounces. So I was able to have 3 pints of water. So 3 pints of water would be, this is a pint. So 3 bottles of this, but I was like drinking it very slow. I didn't want to chug it in. At the time that I was trying to break my 48 dry fast, I started feeling kind of like I had a little bit of shortness of breath, but also I was feeling like I was coming with sickness. And I think it was supposed to be part of releasing toxins and just getting rid of whatever was just stuck in my body. Like it could be anything, it could be sugars, it could be caffeine, it could be anything that you feel that your body has in excess and your body needs to get rid of it. Right after that, I was feeling like that, and then I started drinking water and I started feeling a lot better. But the shortness of breath did lasted until the following morning, which was today. And then, like I said, as I went along with the day and I started drinking more water, I felt good. Like today, I already completed my 24-hour water fast. And I was feeling a lot of energy. Like I could just do anything. I could, everything that I was doing, I was able to do it with ease. I'm going to address the question that somebody had as far as what's the difference between a hard fast and a soft fast. So they're both dry fast. A dry fast is no food consumption and no water intake at all. But there's a difference between two. So you can do either a hard fast or a soft fast. On the hard fast, you don't have any contact with water at all. You don't wash your hands, you don't brush your teeth, and you don't take showers, you don't go swimming, you don't do none of that stuff. So you do have to pre-plan if you're gonna do something like that, because obviously you're not going to be taking showers and it might make you feel uncomfortable. So I did pre-plan it to where I was going to be at home most of the time. And on the first day I was okay, I worked fine. And on the second day I only worked for a few hours and I was basically just in bed most of the time. I was not doing anything. Like I said, I was feeling the shortness of breath. So other alternatives, because I've seen people that they've done a hard dry fast for longer periods, up to 7 days. I don't know if there's anybody else that has done it for longer than that, but most of them that I saw, they've done it for 3 days up to 7 days. And you use alternatives for hygiene purposes like wipes or hand sanitizer. It's your options if you're gonna do that. On the soft dry fast, you are allowed to do all the other stuff. You're just not gonna have any water or food, but you can take showers, you can brush your teeth, you can wash your hands and all that. It's not recommended for somebody that has never done a fasting before to do a dry fast. I have been doing fastings for the last year or so since I began doing it for weight loss purposes, and I didn't jump right into it. I think my very first one was just a 24-hour water fast, and then I did a 3-day one. And for weight loss purposes, that's the longest that I've done. Then I started doing intermittent fasting, the 16-8 protocol, which you fast only 16 hours and then you have an 8-hour window to eat. And then I started working my way up as far as doing a 20-hour. And then I started doing the OMAD for a while before I even tried dry fast. Basically, you gradually want to work your way up to being able to do that, because you will feel very sick if you just jump right into one. That's why I did 3 days of OMAD first before I actually did the dry fast. And now I'm coming out of it and I'm not going back into just eating, but doing a water fast. So, you don't hurt yourself. You don't want to hurt yourself, and you don't want to be too harsh on your digestive system. Other ways to work your way up to it, not just fasting, but you can start, let's say, for example, eating only fruits and vegetables. So you kind of take meat out of the equation. So basically, you're fasting meat. You're not eating no meat. Or you start doing a juicing. So you're still having calories, but you're just taking other type of foods out of the equation. And overall, what you're trying to do is teach your body that it doesn't need so much food. It doesn't need to have large amounts or processed food or so many foods in general. It doesn't need it. It can sustain itself at some points without no food at all. It can sustain with the fat deposits that it has. Your body produces water. When you're not drinking water, your body produces water. So the body is made in such amazing way that we don't know about it because we don't give it a chance, because we're always putting food in it. So we're never letting it work in other ways. So it concentrates in healing itself, for example. I'll be making another video talking about certain symptoms that you will go through or you will experience when you're doing fastings, or at least the ones that I had in the beginning, and I got scared, and there were so many times that I felt that I didn't know what was happening because I was jumping into the fasting, and I started just having all the symptoms, and later on I learned that it was normal that would happen, and there was nothing to be scared of, just to continue with the fast. I also have other videos that I need to make, as for example, some people were asking me several questions, so I will probably do a Q&A or do a live Q&A later on. Also, people were asking me about the waist training, if I could share my experience with that. So now I'm going to show you my weigh-in. Yeah. 216.2 pounds. 216.2, that means that I lost another pound and a half. I was happy that I was able to lose because I was so afraid that I was gonna gain the weight, the water weight back. Once you start putting water back into your system, putting food back into your system, it's just normal that you're gonna gain weight. So tomorrow I might have a gain. I'm not sure because I'm gonna do a 24 today, meaning that I'm gonna have a 4-hour window to eat. I just don't want to get back into the 220s. That's the only thing that I don't want to do if I gain, and that's normal. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you so much for the support. I'm just so grateful because that's helping me to just keep going and reach my goals. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Mwah.